The Void Crusade first person, full action, cinematic the moment I regained consciousness. Alarms were already screaming across the bridge. I pushed myself up from the floor, vision shaking, ears ringing, and the weight of the entire ship pressing against my chest. Smoke drifted like ghosts through the cracked lighting panels. The bulkheads vibrated with the sound of something massive scraping against our hull. I staggered toward the command console, gripping the rails as the ship lurched again. Outside the viewports, the starfield was gone, replaced by a swirling ocean of black, rippling like ink mixed with electricity. Lightning flashed in side-eyed purple veins crawling through darkness. It wasn't space. It was alive. Moving. Watching. Captain Reese. Lieutenant Mara shouted. Her uniform was torn, blood staining her forehead. We lost engines. The Void entity pulled us inside its event shell. I didn't fully understand what that meant, but I knew one thing. Nothing natural pulled a cruiser into darkness like this. The floor trembled hard enough to throw both of us against the wall. A metallic shriek echoed around the ship, the hull twisting, bending, not breaking. Yet, weapons online, I managed to ask. Mara shook her head. Only the spinal plasma railgun is charged. Everything else is fried. One gun is enough, I said. Target whatever's dragging us. She hesitated. Sir, what if it's not outside? Her words hit me like cold water. Because the scratching, the bending, the vibration, it didn't sound like something external. It sounded like something inside the hull. Something that came with us when we entered the void. The lights flickered, then died. Total darkness swallowed the bridge. Only the red emergency strips flickered along the floor. That's when the whisper came. A low, vibrating pulse inside my skull. Not a voice, but an intention. Something trying to seep into my mind like cold fog. You are not welcome here. I gritted my teeth and forced the intrusive thought out, but I felt its presence swirl inside me like gravitational distortion. Battle team, with me, I ordered. We sweep deck 3. Something's on the ship. The hunt begins. We move through the corridor with rifles raised, flashlights cutting through smoke. Every shadow moved. Every sound echoed too long, as if space itself was stretched. Holt. My weapons chief, whispered. Sir. Thermal scans are useless. I'm getting readings from everywhere at once. That means it wants to be seen, I said. Stay alert. A metallic thud echoed from the mess hall. Another. And another. We pushed toward the double doors. The air smelled like burnt ozone, like something short-circuiting inside reality. I signaled the team to flank. Holt kicked the door. It flew off its hinges, and the thing inside turned toward us. The void creature, it had no solid form. Its body was a cluster of tendrils made of liquefied darkness, each one ending in a scythe-like claw that shimmered like oil. Its face was a shifting hole, a sphere of collapsing starlight. It screeched, a sound that bypassed ears and stabbed straight into the spine. Fire. Blue plasma rounds tore into the creature, ripping chunks of void matter from its body, but every wound simply closed again, reforming like ink swirling in water. The creature lunged. Holt was lifted off the ground, slashed and thrown against a wall so hard the metal dented. He didn't move. Mara screamed. I fired straight into the creature's core, forcing it back long enough for her to drag Holt's body away, but the creature didn't pursue. It wasn't hunting us. It was aiming for something else. Engineering, Mara whispered. If it disables the fusion core, it'll blow us apart. The creature slid into the vents like liquid shadow. We ran. Engineering, the heart of the ship. When we reached engineering, I felt it before I saw it. A heavy, crushing sensation pressing against my mind. Gravity bending wrong. Air vibrating like it was underwater. The creature hovered above the fusion reactor, tendrils sinking into the machinery. Corrupting Italiano, purple lightning spread across the core surface. The ship groaned, panels exploding, pipes bursting. Reese, Mara whispered. If that thing fully merges with the core, it'll tear a hole into real space, I finished. A permanent rift, a gateway. And something worse will come through. My pulse pounded. I stepped forward. "Hey!" I shouted. The creature turned its collapsing star face toward me, and in that moment, I finally understood. It wasn't attacking us. It was defending something, protecting the void from us. It saw humans as parasites crawling into a forbidden realm. We were the invaders, and it whispered again inside my skull. "You were warned." "The final charge, Mara," I said quietly. "Overload the railgun capacitors. Feed the charge directly into my suit." Her eyes widened. "That much energy will kill you. Only if I miss." She hesitated, but she knew better than to argue. She ripped open the emergency conduit and connected the spinal weapon power line directly to the exit. My vision flickered. Heat surged through my veins. My armor glowed white-hot, and I charged. The creature struck. First, a tendril speared through my shoulder. Another wrapped around my leg. A third stabbed into my helmet. Pain exploded across my body. But the railgun charge amplified every movement, every heartbeat, every breath. I grabbed the creature's core, pushed all the stored energy into it, and screamed with everything left in me. "Get Dash off. Dash my Dash." Ship. The blast was blinding. A star exploding inside a room. A shockwave tore through engineering. The creature shrieked, its body disintegrating into streams of evaporating shadow, until nothing remained. I collapsed, suit smoking, lungs burning, but the core stabilized. The lights returned. Gravity normalized. The ship was safe. For now. The message in the dark. I lay on the cold floor as med teams rushed in. My vision blurred. The world fading. But as consciousness slipped away, I felt something brush against my mind. Not hostile. Not angry. Something else. A whisper. A warning. A promise. The void remembers you. And I knew. This wasn't the end. The creature wasn't alone. Something far more powerful had noticed us, and whatever it was coming.